Uh, uh, Dan, do you have the stream thing set up? The like the uh telemetry?
Hey, you started the countdown, right? Telemetry will be doing. Start it. It's already late. Just start it. So
Have a good race. It's going to be a good race. Hopefully, it's going to.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to round 8 of IRC Tier-1 Championship. Today we're going to race in Australia, Philip, and let's have a look at the track video and the hot lap. This is a street circuit going around the park, and this does have some good DRS zones, could provide some potential overtaking, but the curbs are going to be very slippery and it's definitely going to cause a lot of incidents today. Drivers are going to be on the lookout for that. Let's have a look at some past events that you've seen on this track. So here we see Oxygen and Casey fighting it out onto the sharp right-hander, which is a good spot for overtaking. So you could see a lot of overtakes over here, the DRS straight. See Black Sheep sending it down. You could see some more side-by-side action like this here. I really hope that we see a lot more action like this in today's race. And of course, this rundown which leads to a very fast chicane, which could be providing a lot of hairy moments for these drivers, but yes, that could be something to watch out for. And coming across to the chicane, it's gonna be deep. Oh, this is the final sector. That was my bad, but yes, this.
So starting down in the main straight, you want to stay as left as possible to open up this first right-hander, clipping the apex and running all the way wide. You want to go all the way to the exit, yellow and green curbs. Then again you want to go as left as possible here to open up this corner to this really tight corner, and then it's going to be another corner in quick succession. You want to keep away from the curbs and you want to keep as tight as possible to the apex. And here again you want to keep as tight as possible to the right side, left side to open up the corner. And here you want to keep as tight as right as possible to reduce the length covered. And then on this you want to clip the apex a lot, but barely miss the sausage curb to not lose speed. You want to stay as left as possible and then wash out wide to open up the corner. You want to brake very slightly here and run this corner almost flat, and you want to stick all the way to the right here on the second DRS straight and open up the corner to go facing right. You want to carry a lot of speed through here, and in the second part of this double right-hander you want to carry even more speed, barely braking, and you want to keep the momentum up into this last left hairpin, keeping it slide and get the throttle under control, which can be very tricky here. Getting the throttle under control and getting a smooth exit into the main straight, and that's the lap of Australia.
Okay, that was a really good lap set by our RB20. And well, that was quite an expedited startup process for us because we were running a bit late. And in that rush, I could not introduce my fellow commentator, who is going to be Alphabot for today, and the streamer, who is Dan the man, or Dan the SSJ Assassin. So he goes by many names, but anyway, yeah. So how are you guys doing? Yep. Alphabot, how are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, excited because Australia normally produces a lot of great racing because it's a street circuit and it's narrow. And as we saw in yesterday's Tier 2 race and today's Tier 2020 race, it's going to be close. And the qualifying today, as we can see on screen right now while moving to the lobby, is going to be wet for the first 10 minutes. So pretty much no one is going to set a lap for the first 10 minutes, not at least not a competitive lap time.
Yeah, this wet qualification I think could open up some interesting possibilities, but yes, it is obviously going to put a lot of pressure on the drivers to get their laps right because I think the dry running is going to be very limited, and they're going to have to make the most out of that. So, which is obviously going to add another element of uncertainty into the grid.
Yeah, I think it's not the best thing in the world right now for most of the drivers. I don't think they're going to be enjoying it. But let's just see if they can cope with it and they can make the best out of it. Uh, s- I think first 12 minutes at least, we're not going to see any competitive lap times. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, that is true. Of course, the track is going to be going from wet to dry, so the times will be tumbling down massively. But yes, like you said, it's not going to be a representative time, I would say, of the actual time that we could see.
No. No, we don't need to. It's fine. Just leave it. Is it coming on stream? Yeah, okay. Perfect. So just unmute the stream again.
Yes, then it's all good. All good. It's all good. It's all good.
And
Yep.
about the championship scene right now, we have Evil Dog leading from SD, from Kapil from Black Sheep, all within 11 points of each other. The top four, with P5 of Tanish just 2 points behind Black Sheep. So I think with 3 races left, including today, we have some exciting down to the wire championship battles. Today, I think it's gonna go to uh, Kapil or Black Sheep, because I just have a feeling. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it is true. Black Sheep has always been quite consistent and has been putting its times to be upfront. But yeah, I mean, last weekend's race definitely mixed things up, I would say, because the Brazil race was. We saw like the people who are up front, like Black Sheep and ST, fell way out of order and completed way down below. So that really mixed things up in the championship, I would say. But they will be looking to really come back with a strong performance this week.
And Wilster G is retired. I don't know what happened there. Uh, oh, he just.
Oh,
Oh, did he lose it coming out of the final right-hander?
I just think he went full throttle and that didn't
Yeah,
really help him.
especially in the wet, I guess.
This track has been annoying the drivers quite a lot because of the curves in this game. Because it's like if you take the curve and if you take it in the wrong approach, the car just goes around for a spin. So I guess it applies much more in the wets. Yep, he is 6 tenths ahead, but I mean right now Black Sheep is doing a purple first sector according to telemetry. I think he just completed his lap. Yes.
So I think the rain. I think for sure the amount of rain falling is slowing down, but the track doesn't seem any drier yet. That isn't great news for the drivers right now. Hopefully, it becomes better within the next 5 minutes.
Yep, the last 5 minutes of quali is gonna be all hustling for position because it's gonna be very limited time and they're gonna get their lap times down. So yes, it's gonna be quite a scramble, I would say, for the last 5 minutes. Yep, yep. Yep, that fast chicane is definitely gonna catch a lot of people out like this. You could see a lot of people complaining about that. So yeah, I think it has claimed its first victim for the day.
In Akash Sonewane. Uh, And the Constructors' Championship is also with Haas right now because of SD and Tanish. Hopefully they can extend the leads today. But I don't think Tanish is racing today, so uh, it's just a one-man army today.
Yep, I think that's definitely gonna help the constructors also swing around a bit because, I mean, you're not gonna score more points than having two cars rather than one. So, yeah, I mean, it's gonna definitely impact the Haas points a bit.
Yeah. And the Aston Martins are only 11 points behind, something that they can easily make up in the course of the next 3 races.
Yep, Aston Martin's having consistent that's the pattern that you're seeing every single time. They seem to be very unsuspecting out of the line of sight, but at the end of the race, they seem to be up there in really strong points position. So that consistency is definitely going to help them move forward.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it is still better to have a time against your name rather than just sitting and being confident because you never know. Like the track limits are quite stringent, so if you mess it up, then finishing with no time that could be really bad for you.
Surprisingly, the track doesn't seem any drier than when we started right now. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it doesn't look that right, but I mean, still, you could see that evolution over there. You could see the time still going down, so it still benefits them to going out right now. If you see, Barabi has put in the fastest lap time with a 1:32.7, beating the current provisional pole by 2/10. No, actually, in the like in the inters, you could go on multiple hot laps. So I think he's going on another hot lap.
And now the track looks pretty much almost, rain looks almost gone. I don't know, within the course span of half a lap.
Yeah, the weather transition can be a bit jarring in this game, but that's how it works. Like it works quite rapidly. No, that's still a car giving me. I don't think that's to be worried about. Realistic goes much quicker, a tenth faster. I think Ibarabi can pull something out if he could get this corners right. And if I'm right, Ibarabi was to be serving a quali ban. I don't know why he's out there. I think that might be. I'm not so sure because I heard the coordinator saying that. Oh wait.
He has served it before, so it's not due anymore. He
Oh, okay,
served
that's
it
great.
back in Mexico.
That's great. That's great. I just saw that message earlier in the day, and I thought maybe the quali ban was active for today. But yeah. Oh, I think he has also been it at the final corner. Oh, Uh, I mean, Wilster also
Yeah,
lost
Wilster.
his car in the final corner. Uh, yep, F in the chat for you, Wilster. F indeed. uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, Black Sheep. I mean, it disappoints to see Black Sheep like this because he does have the potential to be up there in the front row of the quali. But, well, I mean, this was one of the things I was quite afraid of at the start of the session because wet track, it's always going to be treacherous to put your foot down, and that's exactly what happened there. And Black Sheep got caught out over there, and yeah, that's the end of his quali. That's really bad for him, but Evil Dog crosses the line and was 8th fastest.
Right now, it still looks way too wet for dries. Is there going to be a pioneer who goes on to dries for like a lap starting at 0:00? One just at the edge, maybe.
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I mean, looking at the time and the track condition, I don't think it might be full right. But I would still say that the track will be much evolved with the interruns.
Yeah.
Yep, it isn't gonna help. Okay, so Eitzel is on his out lap. He's about to start his hot lap. Well, let's see how he can manage this. So far, he seems to be doing good, sitting at P5 on a wet quality. That's really good from his side. I mean, it's just 4 tenths off. I would still say that's a much better time considering that it's a wet session and 4 tenths from P3. I don't think that's a really bad gap to have. Yep. Yep. We could definitely see a lot of those times tumbling down now. But I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be this lap for it because the sector one seems to have been quite off from his personal best. Seems to be yellow first sector. Oh, Kapil Ace has gone P2 with a 132.4 and Young Driver beats that time. So it's Cube Ravi in P1, Young Driver in P2 and Kapil Ace in P3. Yep, you ask for smaller gaps and there you have it. But again, this is a wet quali session, so he can go on another run straight away. So it's not that tough to do that. That's one of the advantages of inter quali. But Evil Dog seems to be out on these tires for quite some time. Yep.
So with just under 2 minutes remaining, all the guys will be getting out of the pits if they were in the pits, trying to go get the tires warmed up and go for one last flying lap.
And
SD just goes
ST
on to
goes pole.
pole by
Yep.
3.5 tenths, but now couple back into P2, just reducing the gap to SD by a tenth. So I guess I'm putting my money on SD now. But couple can get it if he hooks up a lap perfectly, and 8 still is retired. I yeah yeah,
Oh,
and that's the end of the lap for SD. I think he broke
I think
there.
I saw Eitzel's car as well. That did Eitzel retire on track?
Oh yeah, it still did retire on track.
But that was really scary one for ST, seeing Helium's car going sideways up in front of him. So yeah, that definitely did compromise his lap. So I think
So
this lap is
SD,
not going to be better.
his lap is in the bin, but he has one more last shot. He can really burn through these inters because he's not like he's starting on these tires anyway. It's a dry race session.
Can we go on board Kuberabi or Kapiles? They seem to be chasing after the pole at the moment. Kuberabi hasn't improved on his first sector. Not good. Can you check on Couple? Same for him as well.
But he
Young
has one
driver.
more lap in it, I think.
Oh, SD improves that time. Oh, I think that again says that the track is ramping up quite a lot, because the second sector it was so bad at the moment, but still he was able to put in a much better time, which definitely shows that the track is ramping
Oh,
up.
and that was an invalidation for couple. That's it for couple, unfortunately. And uh, yeah, but young driver still 200s off SD. I think that's maybe poor for SD. Can we ride on boards? Can we just go through the field to see who's still on a lap, if you don't mind?
I think when young driver is still on a lap, I think.
And Evil Dog put in a purple sector, or someone put in a purple sector. Sorry, I didn't see who it was. Maybe SD. Okay, and that's young driver out. He's 3 seconds down. Can we ride on board SD? And Harry Rocks goes P3.
Wow, that's a brilliant lap. We didn't see that coming. We definitely did not see that coming. Yeah, he has invalidated it, so that's quality done. Yep, yep, that's the quality done. Yeah, it will move up. Well, I mean, but going by the telemetry predictions, I thought maybe we might have like one lap of dry running or something, but well, it was not to be. But still, that was really quite that was quite a lot of ramp up in the track, to be honest.
Jeff is pretty faulty.
Okay, so the real ST sits on pole, separated by 200ths of a second for young driver FA, and Harry Rocks comes in with the P3. I mean, although it's quite far from P2, but still, that was a really good lap from Harry. Did not see that coming at all. And couple A's in P4 and Cube in P5, Muskies P4 and 5. Streeter comes in at P6, Eitzel P7, Helium P8, RB Ferrolo P9, Akash P10, Evil Dog P11, Motomoto P12, Akash Sanavane P13, and Black Sheep. And I think even Wilster also had DNF in the quali. So yeah, that's really unfortunate for them. Yeah, he's definitely proving why he was worthy of the promotion.
So
Yep.
I raced with him in one race in tier 2. He absolutely blitzed the field, doing one pit stop more than most of the other people, and he still finished 35 seconds ahead of everyone.
Uh, I mean, that's just a beatdown, isn't it?
And that's how much Lewis Hamilton beats a Ferrari, like beats Red Bulls by, and now this guy's doing it on equal cars, so that's pretty amazing.
Okay, so as we see the drivers are getting ready with their setups and their strategies, Alphabot and SSG Assassin question for you. So it was a wet quali session, which means that you have an absolutely free tire choice from all. The entire grid has a free tire choice. So what will be your choice if you're running? Okay.
So yeah, same thing. If any safety car is there, it's going to be the strategy you said. Uh, but maybe if there's an early safety car, people switch on to the mediums and just stick it out there on the mediums and don't switch back, because I think most of the people have better tire management than what Jeff thinks. So yeah, I would say a soft medium as a base strategy and altercations made on the safety cars.
Can we check the tires? I think Harry is starting on mediums.
And Kapil has left the session.
Oh, looks like couples disconnection is striking again. I really hope he's back by the start procedure. I just hope that we have a clean lap one because I think tier 2 yesterday we had well that was an eventful lap one, I would say. Even tier 2020 had quite an eventful lap one, I think so. But yeah, I just hope that the T1 boys can show us how it's done. Okay.
So unfortunately, because of that, Kapil has no tire warm up, so he's going to be starting on pretty cold tires because the AI doesn't automatically warm tires for you.
Oh, I think that's a potential ingredient for a lap one. Gosh, I don't know because cold tires turn one. It's not always a good combination, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. And I think most drivers drive with ABS off, so it's super, super, super easy to lock your tires.
Okay, so the drivers seem to be forming up. There isn't a lot of gap in the field, so I think this should be a pretty quick forming up of the grid. And Alphabot, why don't you take us away?
Yeah, and everyone lines up. Black Sheep, one of the favorites of mine to win, also lining up from the back. We have to see a stellar drive for him to stand on the podium. Uh, okay, so lining up. Let's see who can take it. Who can take the lead into turn one. One, two, three, four, five lights, and we're underway. And SD gets a good start. So does Young Driver FE, but I think SD has a better start. But Young Driver having a much better second phase. Young Driver taking the lead into turn 1, and SD keeping it. And Couple is out of the session. I don't know what happened there. And virtual safety car.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was just about to say turn one went well, but Kaplis just got shunted onto the wall. I don't know what exactly happened there, and the subsequent VSC definitely caused a lot of the collisions to be tagged as severe collisions, which means that a lot of drivers are going to have 5-second penalties to their names.
that
This is not the race that
was.
Kaplis should have expected.
Uh, Chicken getting 6. Yeah. And Helium's lost 7 positions and a wing.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
I don't think he has a wing. And
Yep.
one guy too said, one guy too had no wing. Can you just scroll up a bit to see?
I think it's Moto is also running without a wing, just as nose cone. I think none of the Aston Martins don't have a wing. Check Akash's car. Yep.
He's missing this right part of his wing.
Oh no, no,
Whoa!
no, come
Oh my
on.
god! Oh my god!
Okay, that was really sad.
The championship leader. He was trigger happy with the throttle coming into the pits.
I mean, I really don't know to say about that, but I think that maybe Chicken was too cautious. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe just looking at it from the first impression, it felt like Chicken was being too safe. Like like way under the limit. I felt like, but yeah, I really don't know. Maybe I'd have to have a look out at the report channel. Yeah, that's really no denying about that. But yeah, that's really unfortunate end for his race. I thought maybe he'd get away with a broken wing or something, but his wheel just flew off. So yeah, that's already two top runners out of the race. We have Kaples who DNF'd in turn one, and Evil Dog just crashing out in a really weird circumstance.
I think he wants to serve his penalty uh, before the safety car gets over, so he gets pretty much a safe, like a free 5-second stop go served.
I mean, if he had gone for that, I mean, he's essentially making an early stop, so maybe he could have gone on the hard, right? What do you guys think about that?
Yeah. But no, please.
I kind of think it wasn't a tactical pit stop. It was more like maybe he had a wing damage or something. But yeah, we don't have the impression of that, so just gonna have to wait and see.
And I'm guessing I'm almost 100% sure there's going to be another safety car at least. So I think that's what the guys who switch on to mediums right now are banking on.
Yep. And Danish in the comments had said that Astons will crash. I don't know why he said that, but yep, I think one of the Aston has crashed. So yes, Danish, you're partially right. I just hope you're not fully right. And yeah, let's see. But yeah, comparatively speaking, between all the tiers we've had, I think this has been a really good start, I would say. Comparatively, yes. Yes. Because I think I saw that screenshot that was posted by Shalala in K2020 chat, and that was like, literally, I don't even know how that could happen in the game. I didn't even know that could happen.
Safety car in this lap.
Yep. Young player FA doesn't seem to be backing off. He just sticking close to the safety car. Well, I don't know what his strategy is. Oh, he's starting to back off now. I don't think he's backing off. I think he's just going for it. He's just gonna stick behind the safety car and just go, I guess.
But SD.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have a yellow flag. Just hope it's much. Oh, I see a stranded McLaren. Is that Harry Rocks?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Another one of the top 4.
And he's lost
Yes.
his wings. I just wish we could have seen that young driver's telemetry, because it looked like for a moment that he had bolted off, but then he just slowed down at the line. Even ST was caught up by that.
Yeah, questionable moves there.
And Helium has also seemed to have lost out. His car is stranded in Sector 3.
Oh yeah. And he's picking back up. Maybe a lost wing. Can we write about Helium? And he. Oh, I think he just took a spin then.
Maybe he did have some wing damage, some minor wing damage. I'm not so sure. But yeah, this is
And
definitely not
another
going to the
speeding.
script that he would have thought for.
Yeah, and speeding. And Chicken is
Chicken
retired.
has retired.
Oh my
Oh,
god, another safety car. This is absolutely perfect for Harry Rocks. If you can gas it this lap, he can maybe catch up and overtake a few cars who will pit this lap.
I think he might be caught behind a safety car.
Oh, oh, that wouldn't be
I'm not
ideal.
sure, but
I don't
if
think
he
he's a
gets
lap
caught behind
down.
a safety car, his race is over. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah,
He, yeah, okay, they both got it.
yeah, that's good.
F1 this game is really unforgiving in that manner.
Yep, if you get caught behind a safety car like that, then it's kind of race over for you because I mean everyone's gonna be bunched up and there is no way you're gonna get that lap back.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was really unfortunate with Chicken going out. I think he might have went onto the curbs, and once again the curbs being very unforgiving in this game. Just I think it claimed its victim. Young driver is going for the pits. I don't know what tire he's going for.
maybe the hards.
Even SD has gone into the pits. SD
I
Streeter, Akash.
young driver onto the mediums and SD onto the hards. I think I think what uh, young driver's done here is better because there will be another safety car, and I think he'll get the uh, upper hand. Yeah,
And I don't know why Eitzel did not pit. He seems to be in a perfect pit window, but I think he might have just missed it.
but it's still too a big gainer.
He's currently sitting in P3, but he's got 6 lap pole sauce. I don't know how long that's gonna last for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So young driver still in the net lead.
Yep. That is not something that's very impossible to achieve as far as the safety car bunching the field up. He can do it. But yes, there is another thing that we need to watch out in this track, which is again related to track limits. The track warnings and the penalties could really be very expensive at the end of the race. Currently, Black Sheep has a 3 seconds penalty, I guess. And I think even Harry also has 6 seconds. Oh, Harry has a 5 second penalty. Did he just speed into the pit lane or something? I think it should be in this lap mostly. Let's see. I think Huber and Eitzel are gonna get eaten up on the straights. That's what I think. But oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
And now Eitzel in the lead of the race,
Harveyfell
and
has left the session. What happened to him?
he's gonna take us off. Let's see who gets a better start. Is it gonna be Eitzel?
Oh, not again. I'm seeing. Oh, Black Sheep has got caught out. No, that seems to be yes, Black Sheep and Moto. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yep. Turn one hasn't been kind to any of these drivers. There have been so many turn on mistakes today. Like every single time you're seeing some driver going out in turn one, I don't think this doesn't really look good.
No, RB is ghosted. I think
Fallow's car is
RB is
ghosted. It's the
disconnected.
AI controlled car. Yeah.
Yeah, and Akash Sonamane, who we were questioning, has pulled off a great move, and he's up to P4 from dead last from P14. Yeah.
Out of that 6 laps, I think almost 4 or 5 laps on safety cars. So yeah, I think that car still has having some more life in them, I would say.
So Streeter, yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Streeter
VLSP has
fighting
made a
for
move on
net
RB.
lead.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry for that, guys.
No.
That was a ghosted car. I should not have hyped up that, but yeah.
Streeter fighting for the net lead with real ST, but as we can see, Streeter is on the mediums and ST is on the hards, so I think he will get past here. But in the end of the race, he might struggle again if there's not another safety car.
Realistically speaking, ST has this in the back. If you could just keep the pace relatively good and keep it clean, I think his hard tires are gonna do him much more favors. But yeah, he's already close up to Akash Sunavane, and he's right in the back of his diffuser. I think this lap he might go for the move. Seems to get a better exit. DRS enable, but will he have DRS this lap?
No, he
Not
won't have
sure.
DRS this straight, but I think he will have it later in the lap in the second DRS detection zone. So again, closing in on Akash, but the tires are pretty much exactly the same. Hards on 4 and mediums on 8.
No DRS. He uses the battery, goes around the outside, and oh, they're still side by
And he
side.
has
That
the
was
inside
really
line
close.
now into this corner, and he's got him maybe. Yeah, and he's ahead. And is that going to be a double move? Is Streeter going to get past? No, Streeter sits behind right now, and Moto gets a 3-second time penalty. Now SD has work to do, catching up to the lead pack of Eitzel and Wilster G.
Tito was very cheeky there, trying to just sneak one through in Akash, but Akash, I think, just snubbed it out. But that was really good move for Realistic. He did not wait for the DRS, just went around the outside and said, okay, that's my time to take the move. But that was really good and clean move there.
Streeter's not going to be happy with that. And Moto is retired. Oh, please.
Oh, not again.
Another safety car? No, please, no. Oh.
Yeah, I think he's called it a day. He just gone into the pits and called it a day, I think.
Yeah. So I think the pit win. Dan, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't race yesterday. I think the pit window for softs is open now.
That was Harry Rocks and Helium battling it through, but I think Helium has got ahead.
I think the people right now who pit right now will go to the mediums. 11 on mediums, 11 on softs, and 17 on mediums is definitely doable. Yeah, 17. Yeah.
Can we go on board Akash in P5?
And that's young driver.
No, I said Akash, but yeah, can you go on with Streeter? I think he's also much closer.
And
Streeter is definitely gonna make the move this
he
time.
left DRS, but so will Akash on this straight. I think Streeter's too far back. With Akash having DRS too, he won't be able to make the move into turn 1. He's just going to sit back. He's just going to sit back for another lap. He does have mediums compared to Akash's hards, so he does have the pace advantage. He just has to look for a good opportunity to get past.
Yeah, looking at the pace difference, I think Akash might be using more of his battery to keep himself ahead. Because Streeter seems to have the faster tire compound at the moment, but still seems to be falling back. So I guess it only explains that Akash is kind of using his battery at the moment.
Yeah. And
Hey,
this fighting
going?
of...
Hey, Kapil's
Hello.
here. So, Kapil,
Yes.
sorry for that. I know that was a very disappointing race, and we are quite disappointed to see how that went on. So, what just happened? Did you just disconnect or the game crash? Or
Game crashed as usual. I'm not sure if it reset. I am ready to take responsibility for the late breaking because it looks like we have a retirement sector 3, but that's in.
young driver, I
So,
think he's also called it today in the pits.
yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the recurring theme for today. Like the expected top runners seem to be struggling with quite a lot of incidents.
Yeah. A couple, did you hit someone? Did someone hit you, or did you just spin?
I think I locked up for sure. So I did tap SD while carrying a little bit of speed. More or less my fault, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we
I
saw
still
that.
have a feeling that my car settings probably went back to default, but I can't be sure. So I guess it was my fault after all.
With the disconnect, we saw that your AI car was not heating it as at all. So maybe the cold tires were the reason for your lockup.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, most probably it's the cold tires. The cold tires definitely have a much bigger impact on the start. So, yeah, that's really unfortunate, couple. I can empathize with you because I mean there have been quite a lot of issues like this to me as well. But yeah, it's quite hard to see going out
Surprising
like this.
thing for me was the launch was great. I mean, I pipped someone on. Oh, we've got
Let
a
me interrupt
Ferrari
you there.
back on the
Cuba
side by
Ravi and Black
side.
Sheep seem to be fighting it out on the track.
Ravi, please do something. We need the points.
And these guys are 30 seconds off the pack. They're just begging for another safety car, which will get them back into contention at the top of the field or just in contention with anyone else in the field.
Cuba Ravi
Well,
and
at
Black
least they're
Sheep seem
having
to be
fun
running for
together.
quite close for quite a long time. So, yeah, they seem to be battling it out for quite a few laps. So, yeah, like you said, Alphabot, I think a safety car will definitely benefit both of these guys.
Can we turn on telemetry? Like, can we just see the onboard ERS and offer all the drivers? Yeah,
Safety
and
car.
another safety car. That's best for a black sheep who's just
That's
rounding the final
Helium.
corners too. So maybe a pit opportunity. Yeah, Black Sheep and Cuberabi getting the pits. This is absolutely ideal for them. Going on to the mediums now will comfortably take them to the end of the race.
I think even Excel has got a good
Nobody
pit
has
stop
pit.
window.
Surprisingly, everybody's still on track. Everybody is going to be benefiting from this, especially Itzel with this 14 lap old soft tire. So he is, it's probably over the moon right now. An actual chance to win the race. A simple pit stop to the end, 13 laps to go. Softs can definitely do that with the lower fuel
I
load.
was actually questioning his decision to not pit in the previous safety car window, but yep,
Wait,
Excel is proving us wrong.
no, wait. He has to put in another tire. So he will go on to the mediums, but he will still lead the game.
Yeah.
And oh, has he? Oh my God!
Well, yeah,
Why?
he just heard me and says, "No, I don't want to win the race." So that's
And this has been a super common trend. I think more than 5 drivers have got speeding and pit lane penalties. And can we check tire compound? What tire has Black Sheep and Cuberabi switched onto? Yeah. And Wilster, after like fastest DNF in quali speedrun, has come back to P3.
He'll definitely be happy about that. But yes, he's still got a job to do on his hand right now. But yeah, but he's definitely going to be happy where he's standing at the current position.
Kapil, do you think softs can make it till the end from here for Wilster J, Streeter, Akash, and Harry?
fresh soft. Yes, definitely. So the strategy said 12 laps. When I was testing it out, it could do 14, 15 with a little bit of nursing. So yeah, easy finish. That is true, but Australia is not one of the easier tracks to overtake, and they're still under safety car. So maybe lap 18 it might go in. So it it just helping the soft runners cause greatly. The one and only thing that I'm looking at right now is my championship rival ST in the lead, who just said I need that track position, and I'm going to be defending like a lion on in that Haas. I'm really curious to see what kind of a defensive drive this guy can muster up in the
Let's
final
hope
lap.
it's a Fernando Lion and not an Esteban Lion.
Time will tell.
Yeah, well, ST is one of our really strongest wheel-to-wheel racers we have in our community. So yes, I am pretty sure that he's going to put up a good show.
I honestly am puzzled why ST didn't switch on to tires. Eitzel, who pit from P1, came out in P2, so he wouldn't have lost any track position.
I think the safety car might be in this lap because Black Sheep and Cuberabi have caught up. So yes, I think we might be having the restart this lap. So couple, do you have any idea what happened with the Alphabot and Cuberabi? We're just seeing that they're preparing for the restart and Alphabot just went into the back of Cuberabi. We didn't really know what just happened there.
I'm sorry, folks. After my return,
Oh,
that's
guys, you
contact.
already see some wings flying. Oh my god.
Is that ST's wing?
Excellent. What have you done?
Oh no, that's
That's the
Eitzel's wing.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Eitzel, what have you done, my man? No, but
Oh
Eitzel is gonna
my
lose much
God.
more. He's lost his front wing.
Wait, is the safety car coming in this lap?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Oh
He's just
He's
gonna
not
be
going
playing
to the
for
pits.
another one.
Eitzel, what are you doing? Come on, man.
A dream has become a nightmare for Itzel.
Oh,
And
man.
he's bolted. He's out of here. 1.5 seconds already before the start. Let's
Oh.
go.
But I think even ST would not be happy because even he has 5 seconds to be that's gonna weigh him down. So he's gonna put the pedal to the metal.
And Akash, oh,
Oh,
oh
not
my god.
again! Please, not again.
We can't get another one. We've had all three and it's reduced. Oh my god, that's it. No more safety cars.
That also seems to be a turn one instant with Akash Sonawani.
Yeah, no more safety cars. Wait, who was the person in the comments who predicted double Aston Martin crash?
Danish, you're right now, man. Currently,
Yeah.
Vilstraji and Akash seem to be pushing hard up against the people up front. Both of them are within the DRS range. Well, I don't think the DRS has been enabled. I think they might be having DRS this lap, right?
Couple, can Hards make 22?
Hard can go the entire race distance.
Okay.
The more pressing matter is the entire grid who's behind him is on fresher tires and softer
Yes.
tires.
Yes.
Yeah.
SD, run away. Run, Forrest, run.
You don't want him to run away, do you, Couple? Because he's your championship rival who's going to be running away.
Well, I still have nostalgic memories of WCC season 1, so I can never hate on him. I'm always up for positive competition. But yes, I do hope he crashes and burns.
Oh, okay. This strangely seems to remind of yesterday's F2 race when Daruvala was leading the race, but made a little mistake, got 5 seconds, and just dropped entirely out of the points.
Yeah.
At least that's not going to happen to ST because there's only 10 runners. So anyone who finishes the race ends up with points.
I mean, SG is going to get it removed. He's a steward, he's an admin, he's got too much power. There's no way.
Oh, is that some shade being thrown?
No, I mean, it's just the fact of the matter. He's just got too much
Batman-
monopoly on this matter.
The Batman
Now, whether
gets
he can
passed
actually
on to
finish the race
SD.
is... Go on,
Behind Akash and Streeter has swapped positions. But yeah, Pulsar seems to be much close. No, I think it was Akash made a move on Streeter.
And even Streeter got a penalty. Everyone got a penalty that lap. And
This is just
Helium
helping
is
to-
suddenly in contention for a podium.
Yep, like I said, the penalties are bringing everyone back.
Look at this thing. This is...
SD has been a Fernando Lion until now.
Yeah, well,
Until
ST is
now.
soaking up quite a lot of pressure. He's being the cork in the bottle at the moment. And Akash has gone ahead of Wilster. That looked kind of like a team order.
Yeah, we don't want to
Yes,
see
he's
a
pushing
Baku
him through the
2018.
corner. Look at that face.
Okay, he's using the battery. He's going around the outside.
But he slams the
Oh.
door shut. Brilliant driving from ST. Brilliant indeed.
ST just
But
goes
with the
that late
DRS
on the brakes
coming
and
up-
shuts them out. Oh,
Oh, he's rushing him wide. And
And that
see to the wall.
is being evident.
Oh man.
I am not. I am not. I was hoping
Oh.
he would do it on his own volition, but dirty driving is never to be happy about.
That was questionable from Wilster.
No, I mean, I really don't think it was much of a Wilster's thing because if you see that ST cut across to the other line very aggressively, so yeah, I think that definitely requires another view to be seen.
Yeah. And
They're
Because
ST
from
forgetting
has
what
great
I saw,
damage.
ST just shuffled to the left to like take his normal line, but unfortunately Wilster was steaming down over there, so yeah, it ended up really bad.
And now Helium on for a P2 if the penalties play out in his favor. Oh yeah.
I think now it explains why Akash went past Wilster. Like I said, I think Akash has a penalty, so I think because of that he asked Wilster to let him by. Because that move, it didn't really look like they were fighting it out or something. It just looked like Wilster just backed out. No, but these guys seem to be inseparable. Like they seem to be moving up the field together. To be honest.
Yeah. From Eitzel. That's another penalty for Black Sheep. Penalties have been the bane of him this year. Yeah, he's been consistently getting a penalty or two every race, so it's not been great for him. And Harry's retired.
Oh, oh no, no, no! Oh
What?
my God!
What was that?
Oh, that's very sad. Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad because Black Sheep just had a little moment there and took out Cuberabi out of it. That's really
Yeah.
sad.
Okay, folks, there are two more developments that I've just noticed. Harry, I'm not sure how he lost it. It was in spectacular fashion, I'm sure.
It was right there. Harry's car was
But
right there when these guys were
next,
battling, and Black Sheep just lost it over there.
Wait, but Kapil, SD's back in it now. He has fresh softs.
there's too many cars in between and not a lot of laps. But the real guy, look, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We've got Akash who actually has damage and is pitted. Streeter as well. I'm pretty, yeah, you can see that they've got damage. I don't know what has happened to Akash. He was in the lead and he's kind of thrown it away. Now, Wilster and Helium are right in the mix. There's been a lot of change in the top end of things, but the most important question is with these four pitting, will Eitzel and SD get any positions back? They're close. Going to be flying across the line. Will he get any positions? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Gets two positions. Eitzel moves up into P5. So we will get probably 4 laps of racing, maybe going in next lap. But yeah, Helium definitely in the hot seat right now, because this is going to be slowly that transition period where the softs lose their edge on the medium tires, and yeah, it's going to be a hot battle for the lead come the end of the race.
But he will
SD
be under
really,
fire.
unfortunately, a little too far behind. Got too many cars in between, and if anything, we're going to witness some more flying wings at the end of Sector 1. I don't hope so, but it's likely from everything that we've witnessed across this weekend. But only last thing, just allow me to finish here. The only no, it's all right. Only thing that I can think of is Akash is as pitted, come out and stayed in the same position, which is great. And the good thing about that is that he's on fresh softs, and those fresh softs really have some oomph in the first couple of laps, and he's going to be using that to his fullest advantage to get back into that 1-2 Alfa Romeo situation. So it's going to be a very hot battle for P1. Do not go anywhere, folks.
Yep, Akash is definitely gonna give it his all, and Mr. G would definitely be hoping that Akash give it his all, because without that, Helium will be free to attack after Mr. G. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be Akash giving it his all. Yeah, he started down below because he
He started
crashed out on the
P16
poly. Oh no, Akash has got a collision penalty.
with Streeter.
Ah, we've been hyping this up for all this time, and it just goes poof, just like that. Yeah, I'm surprised to see like almost half the grid wiped out. I did not expect this race to be a race of attrition. Okay, so safety car is in this lap, so Mr. G is gonna be in the hot seat. He's gonna be controlling the restart. So let's see what approach is Mr. G gonna take.
This is just one track which has changed way too much from 2020 to 2021. The curbs are all deadly, all slippery, and Australia used to be that one track where you could simply mount everything in 2020. So that has really caught a lot of people off guard. But yeah, let's
Yeah.
get racing. Got 4 laps to go. We're gonna come out on top.
No. Turn one claiming yet another victim for today. So Helium, who looked to be out of contention, is right now sitting for a win. Turn one hasn't been kind on the restarts. Like drivers have been facing a lot of issues through that. Oh, and we see another spun car of. Oh my god, the Alfa Romeos are completely fallen off. Oh, this is a real turnaround. And is RB Ferrell, is he still racing or is it still his AI? Because I think he disconnected. Oh, he's back. Okay. Wow, this is an interesting turnaround of events. A lot of things changed. Can he go on with Cube Rabi? He's actually much closer to RB Ferrell. Well, it's looking unlikely, but we never know. And we see Haas and Alfa Romeo fighting it out for the final points positions. Yep. It was just like a few laps back when ST was defending for his life from the leads for Alfa Romeo, and then now he's defending for the final point scoring position. It's such a drastic turnaround. Up front, RB Ferraro is much closer to. Oh, did we see a car losing out? Seems to be going from bad to worse. Going from bad to worse for Alfa Romeos. Definitely not the race that they would wanted to have. Because it all went so good until these incidents happened. It's so unfortunate. Can you go on board RB up front? It seems to be much closer. These guys seem to be much closer, running much closer together. And currently, it seems to be a stalemate. But I definitely do see a movement coming. QB is much closer to RB Ferraro this time around.
RB Ferrero too, with Streeter's penalty, he may move up to P2, and maybe because of Helium's old tires, 12 lap old mediums, they may fight for P1. I think RB Ferrero may be in contention for a win. I guess it's a stretch.
Yeah, a win is a stretch, but definitely yes, he is in P2. And I think Huberby might also sneak along with to the podium with him. So yeah, I think it still is an overall a good recovery for Huberby, considering what just happened to him in the previous safety car restart. He just got spun around and had to go to the back of the pack, and yeah, it definitely has brought him to the front of the pack again.
And Streeter might fall off the podium here if things go the way they are right now.
Yep.
That was super close. That could have
Well,
ended horribly for RB.
yeah, that was almost that would have almost ended up in tears for either of them, but fortunately, it did not happen that way. But he's dumping everything he's got just to get past Streeter. But yes, I think he's trying to take that outside chance for a win on Helium. I think Alphabot.
And if that wouldn't have happened to Streeter, that might have been the. Oh, and Helium got a season
Helium gets a
penalty.
3 seconds. Oh, what a
Oh my
late
god,
twist!
this is so painful.
What a late twist! What a late twist in this
Is that
race.
going to be RB's race win in Tier 1? And rounding the final corner, keeping it clean, nice, and taking it to the checkered flag. And Streeter is going to fall off the podium, unfortunately. Wait, what? RB, is that a time glitch?
Not so sure, but I mean, if Helium did have a 3 seconds penalty, it's supposed to be RB Ferraro on the P1, but okay, I think this is something that we're gonna have to sort it out. And I really feel bad for the Alfa Romeo boys because they were looking really strong for a 1-2 finish, but this is definitely not where they would have expected to finish, like, even at the halfway point. Right. So, Alphabot, why don't you take away with the podium interviews, man?
Yeah, let's move on to it. So,
All right.
on the game, it showed Helium taking it away from RB, taking it away from Cuba as our podium finishers. But it didn't like play out. So we unsure about that right now. If Helium wouldn't have got that penalty, if Helium would have been served that penalty, I think he would have dropped down to P3. But I don't know what's going on with the game's timing, if that's a real thing or is that just an issue. But anyway, Helium, that was a great race, man. Falling up, falling down, coming up, falling down all throughout the race, and in the end, you almost won it. I think. I don't know if you actually won it, but what happened there on that last chicane, on the fast chicane? How did you get the penalty?
Honestly, I didn't cut the corner, but it showed me a warning, so I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue. But yeah, it's fine. I'm a reserve. Even if I don't get the win, I'm fine. I'm just happy with the fact that I made 4 stops and I still am on the podium. Either way. So yeah.
Yeah, that was an absolutely amazing drive, man. You you didn't have the best of first laps, right? You were all the way down in P13 or something, right?
Yeah, so I'm guessing that's why even after the penalty I finished first, because the game gave me the starting lights after everyone started, like 1 or 2 seconds after.
Oh,
So
okay.
that might be the reason why I started slow in the lap 1 and then won the race even after penalty. But
Yeah,
I don't know. This game is weird.
yeah. A lot of timing glitches have been happening, but yeah,
Yeah,
that was a stellar drive, man. Amazing.
thank you.
And Dan, can we take it away?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm here. Thank you, thank you. I was P9, so basically I was under control. The race was under control, but then I had an unfortunate game glitch which disconnected me automatically. When I rejoined, I was there behind again and just made my way through the field. So that's it, I can say. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, sure. Let's see, let's see. It was a good race indeed.
Yep, sure. So Kiva Rabi, just walk us through your race, man. I'm pretty sure that was quite a roller coaster. You were crashed out like 2 or 3 times. I'm not so sure, but yeah, just talk us through your emotions. Just talk us through your race.
Yeah, actually, race started pretty well, but there is a lot of incident. I am the guy who suffered a lot for others. Incident got front wing damage. So and then I have pitted and I kept it clean. So finally, I get into the podium. Actually, while the
Yes.
safety car restart, I have been taken out by someone. I was in P1. Then
Yeah, I believe that was
yeah,
RB Ferrello. I think I'm not so sure what happened
yeah,
there.
No, but I didn't had any control. The game automatically glitched me or something. I don't know. It disconnected me from the game.
Yeah, that was very weird. Like,
Hmm.
your car just went into Kibrabi's car and then just showed that RB Ferrado disconnected. So
Yes, yes.
that was very weird. But
I won't do that on purpose anyway.
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
that was very weird.
Yeah, yeah. RBC
We
kill
were
driver
also quite confused. We thought maybe there was some input device issue or something like that, and you had to force close the game or something. That was what we were thinking. But yeah, that was really unfortunate at the moment. I thought maybe Kyurabi's race was almost in the bin, but well, today it was all about like turning up fortunes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to be happy that you were able to finish on the podium, Kyurabi.
Yeah, I'm happy.
All right, all right. Yeah, good race, Erin. Good race. Yeah, definitely kudos to all the finishers because we had like half the grid wiped out today. So that really puts the emphasis on how tough it is to finish over here, and I think all the finishers deserve a big round of applause today.
Thank you.
Okay, so yep, it's on that note. Let's call it a day, and yeah, we're gonna just end it for now. But do tune in to the next week as well. We're having an interesting championship going on here. And well, so does the real life championship as well tonight. It's gonna be an interesting race. So yeah, let's all catch up later. So goodbye and have a good week.
Thank you.
Wish you all a good night.
And actually, not a good night yet. There's the Jeddah F1 race. If you guys are staying up to watch that, enjoy that. And that's it from our sides. Thank you.